Okay, so we played the same shoe basically three times, and in the first shoe, it was an unrestrained, uncapped, just sort of mindless martingale, which is the kind of thing that Vegas Matt was pretending was what everybody does, and we ended up with a winning bet value that was 133% greater than the losing bet value. The only problem being that the average winning bet was $3,268, and the average losing bet was 2,462. Now, obviously, we ended up in profit after that, but still, it was pretty damn hairy. I think we went about sort of 32,000 into the red, and absolute nonsense. I mean, sort of what person with a brain would do that? I mean, according to Vegas Matt, we're all completely stupid, and anybody who tries progressive betting is obviously brain damaged or worse. Second version, Marty 2, as I've called it on my list here, same shoe, remember. This time we ended up with 8 wins and 7 losses, and our average win was 219, average loss 157, and the win value over the loss value was 139%. Marty 3, we had a average win value of $353 and an average loss value of $284, and that's 124%. And of course, the main thing is, throughout the whole process of learning, accepting pattern betting, you just have to understand what you're about is making sure that over the long run your average winning bet value is greater than your average losing bet value by a percentage which vastly exceeds the house advantage that you've had to fight against. With the three sessions, first one, Marty won, we lost 10, we won 10, lost 13, so that was a disadvantage. With the next version, we won 8 and lost 7, so we came ahead on that one. And then on the third version, we won 9 and lost 8. And of course, the point is that what you don't do is you don't sort of sit around to be kicked and kicked and kicked and thrashed. You just take a breath. You, if you can, then you drop to 0. You can, if you want to stay where you are, or if you've got limited choices, just drop to the table minimum until you get the signal to start betting hard again. And it's just, to me, it's very frustrating because pattern betting is simplicity in itself. It's just common sense. It's just logic. And then you watch these guys, Vegas Matt, Mr. Handpay, Brandon O'Brien. They're the best, I think, or at least they're the best who are currently actually posting on YouTube. The real champs, I think, are MG21, which is a husband and wife couple, Max and Gretchen, I think their names are. But they seem to have stopped their streams or their postings stopped about 2 years ago. They are fun to watch, and there's something going on there that I don't quite understand. Nothing nasty, nothing sneaky or anything, but it looks to me like they're counting cards because they go from 1 bet to 2 bets to 3 bets to 1 bet to 2 bet and so on. And there's got to be a kind of a rhythm about it, because at the end of the day, in the 2 long sessions that I've processed, they end up with a player advantage of about 4%. And that ain't easy to do, trust me.